I've been doing myself harm, and I'm now trying to figure out how to do it better. I think I figured out how to do better. So, as I've said before, I wear the CGM monitor to monitor my blood sugar. I'm not diabetic, but I was having episodes where I was almost losing consciousness and having the same symptoms that low blood sugar gives you. So I decided to talk to my doctor about it and get a continuous glucose monitor, a CGM, that you wear on the back of your arm. See those marks? I don't wear it anymore because by the grace of God, I received a finger stick, the old school things that your grandma used to use or uses to check their sugar levels because they have diabetes. I honestly don't know how I got it, but I do know that God loves me, and because of him, it was sent to me. And it's something with my insurance. I can get free lancets and strips and all those things that come with it for free, unlimited. It's amazing. I don't know how I got it, but I have it. So around the Christmas holidays, I was just going through it with that monitor. It would alarm every couple of hours or every few minutes. It alarms when your blood sugar is too low. It alarms when your blood sugar is too high. While I'm sleeping, it's alarming, waking me up. I'm getting little to minimum sleep every night because it's giving me all these alarms. I have to shut them off or panic and figure out what I need to do to raise my blood sugar back to normal levels. If I'm doing too much exercise, it's alarming me. Like, I just did not know what was going on. But when I tell you it was stressing me out, it was stressing me out. So the day after Christmas, I decided to use that package that came to me, that regular finger stick thing. It had come in the mail a couple of days before Christmas, and I didn't immediately use it. So one morning, I'm sitting there trying to get myself ready for the day, doing my hair, and I get this alert saying your sugar is low, and it was something like 68. And then it has these arrows. If it's an arrow that's shooting straight up, that means your blood sugar is high and it's rapidly raising. And then it goes like this, meaning it's rising, but it's not rapid. And then when it's like this, then it's a normal. You're in range and it's normal. And then when it goes like this, it's dropping slowly. And if it goes like this, it's dropping fast. So at that moment when I looked at it, it was 68 and it was dropping fast. And I didn't feel any symptoms. I didn't feel shaky. I didn't feel weak. I didn't feel lightheaded. I didn't feel anything like that. So I was like, you know what? I got this thing in my closet. Let me pull it out and see. Now, I've never used anything like this before, but paramedics have used it on me, and I remember what they did. So I said, let me just figure it out really quick. I feel like I don't have a lot of time because when it's at that low arrow going down, it's supposedly going down super, super fast, and you need to hurry up and react and do something so that you get it back at a normal level. So I'm sitting here, I'm trying to figure out how to use it. It wasn't that hard to figure out. So I used it and got my blood reading. When I tell you my real sugar level at that moment was 118. They say that your range is supposed to be like a normal range is supposed to be anywhere between 70 and 130 or 140, something like that. And it was telling me that it was 68 and dropping. But my real sugar level from pricking my finger told me it was 118. Now, it doesn't tell you whether it's high, low, dropping, whatever. It doesn't say anything like that, but it just does tell you the real number from the actual blood. The monitor it takes from the fluids in your system, and it's a little bit behind what your real blood sugar reading is. So anyway, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. Is this what I've been dealing with all this time? Getting these false readings from this CGM? And I've been using this CGM for months now. And for months, I've been going crazy. I'm talking about stress level up to here. Like, it has been so stressful. I've been crying. I've been walking. I've been laying still. I've been eating. Just trying to get right. Just trying to get myself right. And all this time, I probably was okay. I've probably been good all this time. So it put a spark in me, and it gives me more confidence to leave the house, because I'm telling you, I did not want to go anywhere for fear that I was going to have an episode and I would be, out somewhere and have to call 911 or just something crazy, because it has happened before, and I really don't know why that has happened. I've been to several doctors, and they say there's nothing's wrong with me. And maybe those days that it happened to me, I didn't eat enough. I don't know. But it was scary, and it happened enough times that I was concerned. I've always been a healthy individual all my life. So when anything different happens, my brain goes haywire, because I'm not used to having things wrong with me. But anyway, now if I feel a certain type of way, I'll go ahead and check my blood sugar just to see, am I good or is it low? And when I tell you, since I've been doing this, which has been, I think, the day after Christmas or a couple days after Christmas, I may have had one instance where my blood sugar was just a little low, but not dangerously low. So I say all this to say, me putting my faith in technology, for me, was the wrong thing to do, because it just led me down this spiral path of feeling horrible about myself, and not really about myself, just about my health, and not knowing what to do, because doctors couldn't pinpoint anything. But doctors couldn't pinpoint anything because nothing was wrong. I don't know why the monitor was telling me that I was low. I used 2 different blood sugar monitors, so it's not just that brand. And I mean, several months of using the monitors. And they would always give me these readings that, in essence, were inaccurate. So I just hate the fact that I spent that much time stressing. But by the grace of God, that package came in the mail. It came in the mail for a reason. And I feel so much better now that I can track my real blood sugar. And now that I've been doing it for a while, I'll probably cool off on checking it so much, because honestly, there's probably nothing wrong with me, or nothing wrong with my blood sugar or my kidneys, or whatever it is that regulates your blood sugar. I think it's the kidneys. I've read a lot, but I can't remember in the moment. I'm gonna cool off on checking it as much, because every time I check it, it's normal, it's fine. So I think I'm good. I was just anxious. I had a lot of anxiety because of that monitor and all the alerts that it sends to my phone. I mean, that sound that it makes, it just puts palpitations in my heart because I'm wondering, am I okay? It was rough, y'all. It was so rough. I feel so much better. I don't have to hear all those beeping sounds anymore. I don't have to feel like I have to walk out of the house with snacks and juices and bars or whatever it is that I would leave the house with anytime I left the house, even if it's just to go to the gas station or go to the grocery store. I'd always have something with me just in case my blood sugar dropped and I needed to bring it back up. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to not have to be tied to those things anymore. I'm not going to let my guard all the way down because I just want to be 100% sure. But today was the first day I actually went to the gym in a long time, because I was always afraid to go to the gym, because the more like when you're wearing that monitor, that number, it goes up, 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 down, 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 and you can see it in real time. So I remember exercising and the number dropping to the point where it's lower than where it's supposed to be. So I would stop exercising and sit down and then let it regulate itself. It was a lot. And I was watching it too much. I already know I was watching it too much, but I was so scared. I just didn't want it to happen to me again, where I'm fainting, passing out, and somebody having to call paramedics for me. It happened like maybe 4 or 5 times. Not that they had to call paramedics 4 or 5 times, but where I had to like hurry up and get some juice to get myself together when I was outside of the house, not home. Home, I had it dozens and dozens of times where that has happened to me, but because of the monitor, and I'm like telling myself that something's wrong with me because the monitor said something, not because I felt something. And that was another part of my problem. I was relying on the monitor, not on my body. I wasn't listening to my body all the time. Some of the times the monitor said it was low and I felt low. So I would try to do something about it. But for the most part, I was just going based off of what that number said, and that number wasn't right. That number was not right. So I feel incredibly better now. Like I said, I went to the gym today. I did check my blood sugar before my workout to see what it was, and it was at 100. I checked it again after an hour and 20-minute workout. I did legs, I did biceps, triceps, I did shoulders, I did back, I walked on the treadmill for 25 minutes. And after my workout, it was 100. So that felt great. And then I waited 20 more minutes just to see if there would be a difference, and checked it again, and it was 99. That was a good feeling. That was a really good feeling. I mean, I felt a little woozy at the end of my workout, but that might be because I haven't worked out in a little while. So, I just need to get acclimated back to moving my body again and my muscles working and everything. So I'm good. I am being positive about this, and I just want to start all over again and get my life back together. So anyway, I just came on here to talk about that. My content might be changing soon, because I thought that I was going to come and start this channel off talking about hypoglycemia and how I'm living with it and how I'm dealing with it and how I'm managing it and how I'm trying to get rid of it. But I don't think I have it. So I got to figure out what I'm going to talk about and how I'm going to revamp this channel. But stay tuned, please, and keep watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn on your post notifications so that you're notified anytime that I post a video. And share it to anybody who is going through what I thought I was going through, and maybe I could have said something in those videos or this video to help them. So until then, see you next time. Bye.